How's it going, guys? Ben Crypto here, giving you guys some updates on Swell Network project here. So, looking at the current price action, in my previous video, I mentioned it was potentially forming an ascending triangle. We had higher lows. It broke out of that 4.0 and went up to test that 4.5 level. This is where it struggled. It got rejected, went back. Now it's testing that area of resistance we had before at the 4.0. It did go down below that, but I'm not too worried because we already have a support at 3.4, and that is this resistance level at 4 cents. So this is the area that you really want to accumulate. And I'm not too worried about the price action at the moment. It could be pumping right here. It could be, dropping down. It doesn't matter because we're still in this key level of consolidation and we're still in the accumulation phase here, right? Now, keep in mind that we're only at $51 million in market cap with 1.3 billion swell in circulating, right? So if I pull up my screenshot here, these are the top investors in Swell, right? We have Framework Ventures, we have Maven 11, we have Mark Cuban, and we have Apollo Capital. And then below each of those venture capitalists, you can see the projects that they invested in, what the market cap was, and where it is at its all-time high. Now, keep in mind, the next token releases are 12 months from the token generation date. The bull run hasn't started. It's going to start soon. All season is going to be here. And that's mainly going to be towards the end of the bull run before we see any more supply get added in circulation. That's why I think this is bullish, because right now, if you look at Swell Network, it's 1.3 billion, right? So that means that only 1.3 billion will be in circulation for essentially the entire bull run, right? Assuming that the bull run ends towards the end of the year of 2025. So I'm not too worried about this, right? I'm not worried about more supply being added and then the market cap for the fully diluted value here is 393. That's with all 10 billion, right? The more tokens that are in circulation, the market cap will be less. But I'm not worried about that right now because we have exactly 1 year approximation until we see any more tokens, right? So another reason why I think this coin is bullish is because the L2 anticipation, right? Everybody's waiting for that layer 2. That's the big thing. A lot of people are staked. They're waiting for that L2 release. We think that Swell has just released the DevNet, so the L2 DevNet. So this is for testing. This was posted 4 days ago. This is as long as we get more and more people involved in this, I believe Swell can do really well in this bull run. So those are just some of the reasons why I think Swell could be doing a next 50x potentially towards the end of the bull run. The price action looks great. It's still holding. There's nothing dramatic, right? We've seen pumps. We've seen this dump. We've seen another pump. We've seen the dump. But it's holding above that 3-4 level and the 4 cents level. In this range from 5 cents to 3-4, this is essentially the accumulation phase. It's best if you accumulate below here, but if you don't get that opportunity, wait for the next couple of days to see where this goes. The best case scenario is this goes back up and retests that 4-5. And if it doesn't get rejected, you can see more upside. If it does get rejected, it'll go back down. But then that kind of confirms that this is the accumulation phase. It's still accumulation. We're still consolidating, so that's the best. We don't want to see these crazy pump actions and then dump. That's going to scare investors. What I like to see from Swell is this right here, right? We want to see higher lows. We want to see higher highs. That's what we want to see. Steady growth. We don't want to see a wick that goes up 300% because you already know what investors are going to do. They're going to sell for profit 100%, 2x, 3x, right? That's expected and that's normal. Right now, this is the chart that I want to see after following this second pump and this drop here. This is what I want to see. I want to see a continuation of growth, slowly consolidating and then going towards the uptrend. Nothing crazy like this big candle here. But that's my updates on Swell Network. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll post more in the upcoming days. And I'll see you guys next time.